Good evening, Fire Academy peers. My name is Tyler Cochran, and this is a presentation about an interest of mine. In high school, sports was a huge part of my life. It still is, it just looks a little different. Instead of playing them, I now like to study and watch sports for fun. Specifically, basketball. My passion is diving deep into the analytics. I love having debates, and specifically, GOAT debates. So that's what we'll be having today. First, we have to define what it means to be the greatest. It's not an accomplishments argument. If that was the case, it would be Kareem or it would be Bill Russell. It is, who is the best, most well-rounded basketball player of all time? Who is, in world history, the #1 overall pick? The answer is LeBron James. Now, many people would say Michael Jordan, so that's who we'll be having our comparisons with tonight. A little background before we get any further. Michael Jordan was 21 years old when he got drafted. After he spent 3 years at the University of North Carolina, he was drafted with the 3rd overall pick to the Chicago Bulls. He would play in the NBA for 15 years, 13 of which he spent with Chicago. The other 2 were with the Washington Wizards. LeBron James did not attend college. He was drafted age of 18, straight out of high school in 2003 to the Cleveland Cavaliers with the 1st overall pick. He would spend 11 years with Cleveland, 4 with the Miami Heat, and 4 with the Los Angeles Lakers. The reason I say it's not an accomplishments argument is because looking at these 2 pictures, many would go with Michael Jordan because of all the trophies displayed here. This is a little misleading as LeBron is better than Michael Jordan and the trophies do not showcase that. But the diving deep into the analytics do. So first, I want to break down the 3 main stats we have in basketball. Points per game, assists per game, rebounds per game. LeBron James in 19 years averages 27 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. Michael Jordan, on the other hand, averages 30 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. You can see here that Michael Jordan averages more points, although less assists and less rebounds. So, today I want to focus on the points per game because I want you guys to answer a question for yourselves. Would you rather have 30 points inefficiently or 27 efficiently? What I mean by that is this. LeBron James' field goal percentage is over 50%. Although small, it is over 50%. Michael Jordan, on the other hand, is below 50%. These 2 percentages are close, but LeBron James is more. And let's take it behind the 3-point arc. Whom is a better shooter? LeBron James averages about 35%, and Michael Jordan's at about 33%. So their true shooting percentage, which is a basketball stat incorporating every kind of shot that there is, displays again that LeBron is a better shooter with 58 compared to 56%. Does that help you answer your question? If not, let's do this. Michael Jordan should be averaging more points because he's taking more shots. As you can see here, he's averaging about 3 more shots from the field goal range than LeBron James is. However, LeBron's averaging 1 more shot from 3. Michael Jordan is still averaging 2 more shots a game, so eventually he is going to score more, although it's inefficient. Let's take it one step further. In 19 years, LeBron James has outscored Michael Jordan. But if we take LeBron James and put his score to 32,292 so that they both have the same amount of points, LeBron James got there with 1,200 less shot attempts. That's efficiency. I want that kind of player on my team. But let's take it one step further. All the greats are judged not only by their scoring, but their scoring ability in the playoffs and in the ability to score in the clutch. So let me ask you, who do you think is more clutch, Michael Jordan or LeBron James? Okay, let me ask you another question. Who's more clutch in the playoffs, whether that's go-ahead shots, game-tying shots, any overtime shots to seal the game? LeBron James by himself or Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant all combined? The answer is LeBron James. To make 12 shots in those clutch moments, it took LeBron 23 shot attempts. So he's shooting over 50%. Whereas with those 4 great players combined, it took them 40 shot attempts. LeBron's clutch time numbers are 22% higher than the 4 greats I just named. Okay, let's take it one step further. In elimination games, who steps up the most? LeBron James or Michael Jordan? These are games when you're facing elimination. Your back is against the wall, a must-win game. LeBron James, field goal percentage, points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, all higher than Michael Jordan's. In fact, Michael Jordan, his shooting gets worse in these kind of moments. Interesting. LeBron James's record in these playoff moments is 14-10. Michael Jordan, on the other hand, an unfortunate 5-7. So, although Michael Jordan fans' favorite argument is 6-0 in the finals, we almost just kind of debunked that. If you can't even get to the finals because you're lacking, then what good is it that you're 6-0? But let's go with it. 6-0 in the finals is quite amazing. Let's talk about it. LeBron James is 4-6 in the finals, so 10 finals appearances for LeBron James. If you don't know when this historic picture was taken, let me tell you. This was taken in 2016 when LeBron James's Cavaliers team was down 3-1 to the best regular season team of all time. Before this picture was taken, if a team was down 3-1 in the NBA Finals, they had a 0% chance to win. Nobody had ever done it before. And then LeBron James happened. The reason I say that it's not an accomplishments argument and that making it to the finals is so impressive is this. LeBron James, with the 10 finals appearances, has gone more than most franchises have. The only 3 franchises that have gone to the finals more than LeBron James himself is the Lakers, the Celtics, and the Warriors. Other than that, he's been to the finals more times than those franchises. That's pretty crazy. So, for 10 years, he was in the finals. What about those other 9 years? This is why I was talking about that background. So LeBron James was 18 when he came to the league. The other 9, 3 of them were spent not in the playoffs. However, when he wasn't in the playoffs, he was 18, 19, 20, and 21 years old. Where was Michael Jordan in those ages? He was at college. I don't know about you guys, but I would much rather not make the playoffs in the NBA at my age than be in college. So Michael Jordan won 6 championships. What about those other 9 years? Because saying 6-0 makes it seem like Michael Jordan never lost. That is further from the truth. Let's look. In 84, 85, and 86, they were all first-round eliminations. 2 of which, 85 and 86, he lost to the Larry Bird Celtics. Fun fact, Michael Jordan has never beat Larry Bird. Larry Bird has no idea what it's like to lose to Michael Jordan. So all these great players saying, oh yeah, Michael Jordan was a menace. Larry Bird doesn't know what that is. But let's continue. 1987, second-round elimination. 1988, third-round elimination. As we go down, another third round, second round, and in the 2000s, he doesn't make the playoffs at all. So that kind of puts it in a little more perspective that trophies don't really get you everything. Because although he lost 6 times in these finals, coming in second place is much different than coming in 12th. Being close to victory and not even making it there, there's a big difference. None of these coaches have even sniffed a ring since LeBron gave him a ring. Michael Jordan's coach, Phil Jackson, has a couple more rings, even without Michael Jordan. So after all this, I hope you guys can see that LeBron is better than Michael Jordan. And if not, I'll leave you with this quote from Pat Riley. LeBron James is in a class of his own. He's Michael, he's Magic, he's Kobe, he's Jerry West, and he's Bill Russell. You take all these great players, put them in a blender, and mix them up. LeBron James has this little something from each of them. Thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good night.